Good afternoon, everyone. Wherever you are, I hope you are having a great day and most importantly, safe, healthy day. I'm happy we're here again. And last week we didn't do this class, didn't do show because me and our team was preparing for our epic, should I say epic, teachers training course. That happened on Sunday the 20th. 8 hours long, ladies and gentlemen, 8 hours long. And I had a bit of anxiety. I was worried about whether I had enough stamina to just carry through or not. But we did it, and it was fantastic. It was such a beautiful journey that we spent with some wonderful people together. And we're talking about the past, present, and the future. Absolutely wonderful day. So now I'm happy that we are here again together. So let's have a good bar together, okay? Reverence first. Let's do first combination, plie. So we do demi-plie. So in preparation, don't do anything. Let's just take a deep breath and listen to music. Then we do élanger 1 and 2, releve 3 and 4, and grand plie 6, 7, and 8. Now look at the hand. Take a deep breath, pull the bra forward to first position, come up third, pull the bra back, and second, bring your arm down. Élanger, make sure not so high, and 2, 3, and 4. This time, grand plie, arm third position, 6, 7, and 8. Pull the bra to the side, 2, open 3, and 4. And pull the bra forward, 6, 7, and 8. 7 and 8. Let's come to fifth position. 2 demi-plie, arm 1 and 2, 3 and 4, grand plie 6, 7, and 8. Demi-releve, pull the bra forward, 2, 3, a little breath, pull the bra back, and 6, 7, and 8. Like that. Okay, well, no fourth position today, just first, second, and fifth position. Preparation, please. toward the end, stay a little longer, longer than you think. You have to count 1, 2, 3, after the music is finished. When we or ear don't hear the sound anymore, it doesn't mean the energy dissipates. The energy still travels through the air. So we have to let the rest of the energy disappears, then we can calm down. Let's go to the left side. Okay. Do. Fifth position. Tendu, to reach. Accent out. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the side 8. First and fifth. Accent change. First and fifth. First and fifth. Coup de pied. Fifth. Coup de pied. Fifth. To the back. Accent out. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5. Passe pater. 6. Come up. 7 to the side 8. First and lift to the front 5th position. First lift to the back 5th position. 5 and 6. Coup de pied. 5th. Coup de pied. 5th. Very tight. You gotta feel very snug. You don't have a lot of room to work with. From coup de pied to 5th position. Mainly what I'm talking about is your heel. So you do coup de pied and to the back heel has to come back in. Don't swing out then in. You do 1 and up back, 2 and up front. Think a little bit more about where the heel is going to go. Focus on that. Instead of thinking only the toes, because if you think of the toes, the heel is going to sway. Thinking about heel come in and heel come in. Okay? Let's give it a try, please. Stretch your calf. Upper back. Whenever people talk about tension, they think it's a little bit not a pleasant thing for in ballet. I think a little bit differently. Tension, we have to work with tension like how we work with pressure. In this particular case, what I want to talk about is your tension in your upper back, right here. We have to hold the upper back, number one. Number two, we have to have a bit of expression in our upper back. So in this case, all upper back have a tight relationship with our épaulement. Without tension from upper back, your épaulement wouldn't make sense, because if I just turn my head like this, this is just head position without the tension from my upper back. Now look what I do with my upper back. If I participate in the épaulement from the back, it looks like this. You see me? Literally, you can see the difference between the head like this, head, just a head, no tension. From that to that. My back expand, my spine lengthened, the épaulement made sense for my body. Without involvement of our upper back, our épaulement wouldn't make any sense. So try to find, you wouldn't find that sensation right away, but after a while you will see the curvature of your spine and the sensation will be there for you. So the head position will make a lot more sense for you, okay? Try the left side. Next, let's do jeté, battement jeté. Completely different texture. Although it's very strong, but this time because accent in, it's going to create a bit more energy in our back and the energy in our legs. Okay, so jeté goes like this. We do and fifth, side, 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 to the back. 1, 2, 1, 2, brush. 3 to the front, 3 to the side. Continue from the back. Make sure the heels in, 1, 2, in. Alla seconde, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3. To the front, 1 and 2. Look at my shoulder, 1, 2. See, strong. Don't go forward. Strong. Balance one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on 7. And simple finish. That's it. Front, front, 3. Side, side, 1, 2, 3. Back, back, pay attention. 1, 2, plie. First time you have 3 to the front, 3 to the side. Second time, 1, 2, 3, side, side, 3, front, front, 1, 2. Look at my shoulder. Equal volume. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. And finish. Absolutely clear. Let's give it a try. In normal circumstances, I like to land, squeeze in a situation like this without the plie. Harder that way because it requires me to have the back side of my leg rotate forward to support my heel coming down, turned out, and both legs, my rotation, keep it in place. That kind of pressurizes the descent. It's more difficult to achieve without just a simple plie like this. So we understand, you hear me talk about this all the time, how important the plie is. But in this particular case, I need to squeeze down with your rotator, pushing forward, make sure my heel doesn't do this. Heel tucked forward. Very airtight fit position. Okay. Let's go to the left side, please. Great. You take ballet class, but at this moment, you do it properly. After jeté, you should be pretty much fully warmed. I'm talking about your joints, your muscle, your tendons, most importantly, your mind. After jeté, should be awake. Yeah? You should be awakened and ready to go. Because afterwards, round the jambe à terre, rounds on the floor, but we do off the floor as well. So, we do little preparation, then we do 4 round de jambes. We do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Plie 5 and 6, pushing down. 7 and 8. And to the back. 1 and 2. Actually, continue. On the word. 4 more times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Round de jeté. And 6 and 7 and 8. 4 to the back. 2, 3, 4. Look at my shoulder. Neck, neck, 3 and 4. From there, continue 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and round de jambe jeté. 5 and 6 and 7. Third one, tendu back. Lunge forward and 2. Port de bras back. Tend back. Pull the bra forward and leg up to the corner, arabesque, finish. That's it. Okay. 4, plié, plié, jeté passé, arabesque. 4, round de jambe jeté, 3 times. Tendu front. The whole combination reverse. Finish by tendu back, take a deep breath, pull the bra forward, pull the bra back. On the way up, arm second, and tendu back with the breath. Forward, leg, and 2. Finish there. Okay, please. Preparation. I always feel the rond de jambe has a soothing quality to it because it's a circle. Something we mentally relate to a circular motion, it's just more soothing. However, in ballet, it cannot be even. We cannot do just like this circle. It has to have an accent. The accent is produced by your toes. It is right around here. We do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The agitation provided by the toes scraping the floor, that's the energy that we need for the rest of the circle. Then continue the pressure again. When you pass the first position, this is the idea of building the pressure. Then release the pressure by toes scraping the floor. Pressure, release the pressure. So when you do this, we call it, it's alive. It's alive, there's texture to it. There's dynamic to it. And that's the rond de jambe that it's useful. Okay, and your muscular sensation, sensitivity of it, it's much more intuitive with the music because let's say this is 1 and, if this is 3, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah? If it's 2, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You hear my voice? This is exactly how you're going to conduct with your toes. You do 1 and 2 and 3. So it's not even, okay? Ready. Take deep breath. Stretch your calf. Fondue. To melt. And some people say to sink. I like the melt better. Melt sound, the texture-wise, it's better for me than sink. Sink kind of like go down and doesn't come back up. Melt, it's just better texture. But in ballet, we definitely come up. We go down, we come up. So the combination goes like this. Little élongé on 8. We do fondue 1 on flat. Diligent 45 degrees, please. Not high. 1, stretch both knees, that's it. 3, releve. Back foot, 1, 3, front foot, 1, 3, and 4, coup de pied 5, and 6, 7, 8. Same thing, repeat from the back. Fondue, 45. Fondue, still 45 degrees, but you have to lift a little high. Why? Because your supporting leg is from fondue position to a releve position. So the back, the elevation, the back leg has to have appropriate compensation. 1 and 2, look at the leg. If I don't do anything, it will look like this. 3, little higher. Inside, 5, 6, 7, higher, 4. 1 to the side, 3 and 4, élanger. Coude plié, développer back, grand round the jump to the front. We finish. Simple, okay? Buoyancy, down and up. Down and up. Up is brighter, more energy, up brighter. Down, a little bit more pressure, release the pressure, okay? Let's try it. Take a deep breath. We don't breathe like normally we would, like walking down the street. We just breathe. In ballet exercises or in ballet performance, we don't really breathe the way normal people do in this kind of circuit. There's a technique to it. So I don't involve my diaphragm. I don't involve my stomach here. I don't go like this. Because every time I do it, I disengage, engage, disengage, engage. So I keep my core engaged the whole time. I only breathe with my upper body, your épalement. This is where you utilize the quality of breath as a part of your movement, as a part of your quality, as a part of your dancing, actually. Breathe is a part of dance. In this case, there's one particular moment when you go to Tendu to the side. You do 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and you see, that's a breath. And 5, breath again. 6, and exhale when the leg from the front to the back. Now this is a very detailed thinking, but for students, you have to think this way, in a very detailed way, in a very disciplined way. So after a long while, you don't have to think anymore. This is how you do it. So it is not possible for me to do a élanger exhale. I repeat, when I do élanger, exhale, my body won't do it. So whenever I do élanger, I take that opportunity to take oxygen in. Watch me. See, I take the breath, the oxygen into a cavity or lung. Itself is a movement because your chest expands. You see? Use that as a part of your dance. Like that. So, Again, it's not possible for me to exhale when I do air lunge. So there's only one way, is inhale. And the whole thing makes sense for us, okay? All right, let's try that. Regulate, organize your breath as a part of the exercise. Great. Let's relax the leg a little bit. Let's do round the jump en l'air. So we do 6, 7, 8. Today we do coup de pied first. We do 1, 2, en l'air, 3, en l'air, 4. Coup de pied back, 6, en lead on 7 and 8. Third time, we do retiré. 1, releve, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, a breath. And 5, ground round the jump, 6, 7, and 8. Then we go to the back. Coup de pied 1 and 2, en lead on. Coup de pied front and 2, en dehors. Retiré back, releve. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Ground round the jump all the way to the front and finish. Accent out. Release the pressure from your hips. Don't grab the hips at the very end. I want you to release the tension from your hips. Multiple benefits. First, the hip, it's not going to come up like this. Hip is flat when you do this. The other, maintained, turned out. Hip flexor is lengthened, pulled, and flattened. That's what we want to see. Hip flexor right here, flat, not stagnant and pulled. Release out, energy out. Okay, let's try it. Music. If I have a wrong music for this, the whole thing doesn't make sense. This is that important. I spent a lot of time make sure my music fits with what I want in exercise. So in this case, I said it previously, I want to have an accent to be very clear out and out. This music promotes the idea. It doesn't sing a different song. It promotes my emphasis on the exercise. So we hear a lot of teachers looking for good music for their composition. I want to tell you, we're trying to provide that service, because it is difficult. It's a highly individualized service because music can sound great to my ear for my exercise, but it doesn't work for others. But either way, one thing that has to be certain, ladies and gentlemen, it has to be musical. It has to fit with your composition. Okay, so to me, it's less important of how pretty the melody is. To me, that's less important. For me, it's the texture of the tempo is most important. The speed and texture of the tempo. It's critical, at least for the things I want to teach. Okay, if on top of it is a pretty music, it's a plus. But I'm not looking for a melody, I'm looking for a tempo. Left. Excellent. Stretch your calf. Okay, let's do a frappe. We do double frappe, 4 to the side first. We do, and 1 and 2. I want to directly to Tendu. Toes touch the floor, not stab to the floor. Still a strike, but with the sensitivity. I'm not going to damage my toes, but I'm not going to not make a contact. This is why I always have frappe, toes to the ground. Because it's harder than just do this. I do down 4 times, 2, 3, and 4. Then we do en quad, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We do coup de pied, 1 and 2, 3 en l'air, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6, all coup de pied front, 5 and 6, 7 and side. Come down again, and toes to the floor, 2, 3, and 4. Precise, and 6, 7, and 8. Coup de pied, 1, 2, 3, en l'air 3 times, en dedans, 1, 2, 3, and all to the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. Beautiful 45 degrees to the back. Arm round, look on top of that hand. Hold that position for a second. Then, actually from there, just come back, as simple as possible. Arm to first, leg to first, a 5th. Then we're done. Okay, let's try. We do double and a 1, 2, 3, 4, en quad, front, side, back, side, coup de pied, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I open my hips 45 degrees. And PT bum onto the front. 6, 7, and 8. Return. Only down the whole thing. Preparation. Take it, stretch your calf. Left. Stretch a little bit. Let's do roll along first. Through Tendu. 1 and 2 and retire and 2. To the side. Don't sink. Leg goes up, pull up your back. 1 and 2, 3, open 4. 45 degrees. Open. Left leg. Retire 1. Développer 2. 3, passer. Élargir 4. Back soutenu. Grand round the jambe all the way to the back. Then we do left side only down. Simple arm. Keep it to the side. 1, 2. Keep a knee back. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Open 4. 1, 2, 3. Élargir 4. Back soutenu. Leg side front. Finish. Keep a leg airtight. Very precise. Engage your muscle. Turn out. Point the foot. Upper body. Have expression of beautiful épaulement. And release in your breath. And energy all the way to the shape of your arm. Shape of your hand. Relationship between your face, your chin, with your shoulder, with your hand. Everything synchronized. Synchronized. I've been using that word a lot, actually, in my teaching, synchronized. Everything moving together, accordingly, logically, gracefully. Okay? Let's try it. You see, sometimes I realize my facial expression has like a sense of struggle because I was struggling, but I don't give up. I felt hard. I felt my leg is stressed. I tried 100% to maintain the turned out, maintain the demi-releve as high as possible, to maintain my upper body, my upper mount just in place, the type of feeling that I want myself to be. But I struggle. I gave my very last bit of energy to maintain the integrity of it. So regardless whether I succeed or I failed, the trying itself has its beauty. Trying itself. Selflessly, give myself just for maybe a few seconds. For that second, my face kind of like a grotesque. It's okay. It's original. It's authentic. It's okay. As long as I don't do that on stage. In here, it's okay. It's a natural expression. It's an expression of I gave my best. And I love to be in the environment where I can do that. I love that. Give 100%. Don't hold back. Forefront. Confront issue. Not to steer away from it. For example, the turned out right here, the very end. Confront issue. Maintain the turned out. Hold on to it. Those are the things we sort of push ourselves to do it. And it is necessary. It is necessary. Not just in ballet class, but in other areas of our lives. It is necessary. Don't give up, okay? Never give up. All right, speaking of give up, you know what? Let's do the left side. I could have just gave up right now. Who is my teacher? Me, myself. There's no teacher tell Runqiao, go to the left side. I used to hate this. Teacher said, do it again. Again. It's like this. But right now, I'm self-imposing. I imposed that on myself. I didn't have to do it. Let's do the left side, okay? Good. All right. Let's do grand battement. Accent out and in. We do. 2 to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 to the side. Close front first. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to the back. 1, 2, 3. Finish with the tendu front. Balançoire. Back and front. And back and in. Return. 2 to the back. 2 to the side. Close back. Close front. 2 to the front. Finish with tendu back. Balançoire with the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 5th. Okay? We're almost there, you guys. Get ready for the left side. I don't know if you realize, I use the saison ferme music for grand battement. That's the differences that very subtle. I want to play the grand battement music for you, just to make us, just to you understand why I like this saison ferme music, because it has more energy that I want. Energy. The throw, the big grand battement energy, I like. I show you, I let you hear this grand battement music. You hear that? To me, it would be like this. Or that's action in. That's action out. That's action out. So the accent out one is too slow for me. The accent in, the choice is too fast. I don't want that. That's why I picked another music for this particular composition. So just so you hear the differences. This combination will not look or feel right if I use that music. So I use saison ferme music. Let's try the left side. Wonderful. Let's do a port de bras together, okay? Let's do a port de bras together. So I'm gonna choose that as my en face. So you look at me from the diagonal. Okay, let's do this together. thank you for spending this hour with me. I truly appreciate it. And I pray everybody safe and healthy. And please know that I am always there for you. I'm always there for you. I want to support you. I want to be there for you. I wanted to do my part to promote the beautiful energy, to promote the art of ballet, to promote harmony and peace. With that, thank you again. Until next time, goodbye.